I have to admit, my favorite way to develop an Android application right now is to use the Xamarin Tools. And the Xamarin Tools make it so that you can develop an Android or an iOS application using C Sharp and .NET. And I prefer these tools because I like to use C Sharp and the .NET framework, and this allows me to develop a fully native application using C Sharp instead of Java. Now, there's nothing wrong with Java, and if you have a background in Java, you'll probably be more comfortable using the native Java tools to develop an Android application. But if you do have a C Sharp and .NET Framework background, you might find that the Xamarin tools are a little bit easier because the learning curve is less and you can use a lot of the libraries and things that you're already familiar with. With the Xamarin Tools, you can actually use an Android plugin inside of Visual Studio, so you can do your development right inside of Visual Studio if that's what you're used to, and you can create your Android projects in there and run and build and deploy and do everything from inside Visual Studio. You can also use Xamarin Studio, which is a very nice IDE for developing an Android or iOS application. This IDE has come a very long way since it was first called MonoDevelop, and it really has almost all of the nice features that you'll find in an IDE like Visual Studio or Eclipse. And I also did a Pluralsight course on Mono for Android, which was the older version of Xamarin Studio. It used to be called Mono for Android, and recently, about the time that this course was being recorded, Xamarin came out with a new version of Mono for Android that they're calling Xamarin.ios. But you can check out this course to find out how to get started with using the Xamarin tools to develop an Android application.